Hi everyone, welcome in. I am Maggie of maggiesbliss.com, and I'm a little early for our full moon sacred sound journey. This is the time that I was able to get up here on Bell Rock, so I'm here. My goal was Bell Rock, and then I went to one trailhead and it was full, because that's what happens on the weekends, especially in October in Sedona. And then I thought, well, if it's full, I'll go across to Yavapai trailhead, and I did, and that was full. So then I went to the second trailhead for Bell Rock, walked a little farther, but I got here for you guys. Love the energy of Bell Rock, and it's just beaming out to you guys. So I just wanted to make a few announcements. Let me think. They were in my head when I was walking here, and then they went away. So as is usually the way, right? So I've been doing super quick meditations with you guys weekly from time to time when I can, when it's not a full moon week. And then I realized this was a full moon week. So I had sent a quick post out to everyone who's interested in those super quick meditations that I'll be starting them back up next week. I'm thinking it will be about the angels, but something else might be creeping in. So I'm kind of feeling into that. So that'll be fun. And like I said, I'm in Sedona for sessions, channelings, and energy healings. You will receive so much shamanic extraction, sound healing, whatever you're meant to receive, and of course any messages that come through when you get an energy healing session. I've received the same, if not even better, who knows, feedback when I do it remotely for people. So you can receive it remotely. Time and space is of no essence, so you can either receive just messages with your channelings that does also have an energy component to it, or energy healing that has all the things. Again, it can be in person. If it's in person right now, I'm doing it in the vortexes. So if you want to come to a vortex with me in person in Sedona, let's do it. It's going to be magical. And if not, we can do a remote session. So that being said, let me think. I talked about that. And our full moon next month is, now my goal is to be live with you guys. I'll be in Bali for the full moon, so I don't know if there's going to be a good connection, if what I set up with T-Mobile will be working. I have no idea. First time out of the country, so we're just playing it by ear, but I'm hoping that I'll be able to come live with you, because not only is it the 11/11 portal in November, awesome energy there, we have the full moon, so I will keep you guys posted. Just keep checking in. And this month, right now, let's talk about the energies right now before we go into our meditation. So it's the Aries full moon. We're in Libra sun, Aries full moon. And the sun is on me right now. I love it. I posted some pictures on my personal page of the full moon I took last night at Courthouse, but I'll post some here just so you guys can see it later. Aries full moon. I'm an Aries sun with some Aries fun going on there. So in general, let's talk about the full moon magnifies everything. Whatever you're going through, it's going to be magnified. So if you're in a good place, magnifying it. If you're needing to do some inner work, shadow work, whatever's going on, it's going to magnify those challenges for you. And then so you see them and say, really got to handle this now. And then you move forward and process it. The Aries full moon is about, Aries, leadership. It's the element of fire, so transmutation, purification, all the things. They can be really filled with creativity and inspiration and taking charge and really just going for it. The flip side of Aries, every sign has a positive and a negative sign, right? So if you have Aries a lot in your chart, you might be feeling this full moon more than average. So just think about that. Aries moon, Aries sun, Aries rising. If it's in your sun, this is your life path. Who you are becoming as you go further into your life. So hopefully by 40s, 50s, and beyond, you're in a more healed space with the Aries energy and a wiser Aries self. So you're going to take the light and the shadow. If Aries is in your rising sign, your ascendant, then that's the mask you show to the world. What they see before they get to know your sun sign self. So for me, it's Libra first, right? We got Libra sun. So it's kind of opposite right now. The energies are opposite to what are in my chart. It's funny. Aries sun, Libra moon, rising. So the moon for me is Taurus, so I have a nice balance of elements, right? You want to balance those elements, especially for the most important parts in your chart, if you can. And then you bring in the other elements, like I lack in water sometimes, and so I'll have to bring it in some other ways. So if it's your rising sign, rising people, like the energy for the rising sign, you tend to take the lighter aspects of that sign. And then if it's in your moon, it's your subconscious, it's your deepest desires, it's what you would be doing if no one was watching. So here we have the view. So I would love to be grounded in nature with the Taurus energy being earth and all that fun stuff, and beauty. But Aries, right, you're wanting to take charge, you're wanting to go, but the flip side again for Aries is you could be too much of a take charge person, too go, too impatient. That's a common one, and I have that, and I'm like, oh, I know it's because it's just not only it's just what I have in my life lessons that I have to work on and say, okay, let's work on that. So right, we're gonna release. So you might be too blunt with people. That might come up as the energies, but also Chiron, I should say. I always say Chiron. Chiron is retrograde right now in Aries. And it's a generational thing. So if you're within my generational years, you will also have Chiron in Aries. And it's retrograde and it's in Aries. So it's really gonna make this stuff happen. So, allow yourself to go easy on yourself, take a breath, but see that this stuff is happening to be released, right? Because guess where we're at right now in October? It's shadow season. So we need to release. I'm just looking at the beautiful mountains on either side of me. Behind me is Bell Rock, all the beautiful spirits. There might be some people climbing the rocks right now, which is awesome. So we're in shadow season. October is the biggest month for death, and it's death and rebirth. Right now it's about releasing. And autumn for the northern hemisphere is all the trees are turning colors and falling so that they make way for new energies to rise and come forward in the spring. And we're nature. We're part of nature, so we're all doing that. So let's think about that. What do you need to release right now? What are you holding on to right now that you need to release? So we have this beautiful, the words have gone from me. 3 harvests, Lammas, August 1st, autumn equinox, September, and now we're heading towards Samhain, which is all about the releasing and the Day of the Dead. So as we head there, energetically, we're all like, right, release, let it go. So there might be little things that you're holding on to. It might be obvious to you right now, or depending on your space and place in your process, it might not be obvious. It could be some thought pattern that's constantly coming up for you, whether it's self-deprecating, negative thinking for self, what you see in yourself, and other people are like, whoa, way harsh on yourself. You would never be that harsh on someone else, or maybe you would, right? So it's what are you doing, how you're thinking, and then allow yourself to step into a lighter way of thinking, going gentle on yourself, right? Drop into the heart center, really bring it into your heart. That's where truth is. And then allow your heart and soul to speak through that to yourself as a sovereign being and to others. Its sovereignty is about really not only just honoring all sentient beings, it's honoring yourself, because you are a part of that all sentient beings quote, right? You're a sentient being, and you have to be nice to yourself. We are all truly one, and the more mean or awful you are to yourself, the more you're spreading that energy out into your reality and what you're going to attract back to you. And what the world is saying, oh, well, if she's going to be mean to herself, we're going to be mean to her too. It's law of attraction in its basic form. However, it's taking that introspection. Really reflect on where you are now. What are you feeling? What are you thinking? What are you saying? Who are you with? What relationships are you in? And then look at your life and say, what really makes you feel good? And go towards that, right? Heart. What is really draining my energy, and I don't want to see it, right? Maybe you don't want to see it. Maybe you're pretending. Maybe you overreact to someone because they are pointing it out to you and you're like, F that, don't talk to me, I'm done, right? That's you resisting when you're like, no, I don't want to see it, right? You're not ready to see it, and that's okay, because there will be a time where it comes up. So go easy on yourself, and if now's the time that it's coming up, saying, okay, really, face this. Like, you are drawing to you this pattern, whether it's a negative pattern of relationships, a job that's no longer serving you in your life and your heart and soul, whether it's a location saying, I need to go. This is the place I'm really meant to be. Or someone else wants to leave and you're like, this is the place. This is where I'm staying. I'm going to anchor here. This is my roots. So you have to decide, right? And drop into your heart and say, like, don't allow what other people's missions are to affect your own if it's not in alignment. Because we come to a head sometimes, and some people's missions are going this way and you're meant to go this way, or wherever you're meant to go. And no matter how much you don't want to leave a person or a situation, sometimes it's your calling, right? It's where you're meant to go. You just have to really listen to that within yourself and figure it out, right? Really meditate and allow yourself to step out of that, right? It's time to step out of that shallow way of being, right? That on the surface way of being, and to tune into what's on the frequency beneath the surface. There's always this energy that's happening beneath the surface. So can you allow yourself to get quiet even for these moments, for this beautiful meditation right now that we're about to go into, and say, okay, I'm going to listen to whatever is truth. Drop into your heart and listen. So I did bring 2 singing bowls with me. And just like an Aries, I'm like, go, 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 let's do this, right? Forgot my mallet, but I remembered my feather, which can kind of double as not a great mallet, but sort of a cool mallet. It's playing the tones that I want to hear from my Moldavite singing bowl for third eye and my heart chakra bowl for the heart. Both are made of quartz, and the Moldavite is added to the quartz for that third eye singing bowl that I love so much. You all know how much I love that. So now we'll play these throughout where it resonates. And let's talk quick about sound healing. Sound healing, especially those quartz, they penetrates and works with water. We're made up of mostly water, so it's really gonna make the crap come up to the surface and be released, but also it's bringing you back to harmonious balance, harmony within you. So it's very powerful. So I do have a ton on the website, on my YouTube, for you to listen to. Some that I actually have a couple that are just the singing bowls, which are awesome. So you can just kind of search around. For this, just because I'm closer to the road, there may be some extra people walking around, and that's okay. But you know what? Close your eyes and listen to what I'm saying. And when I'm playing the bowls, that's going to assist you as well to readjust your energies. So before we begin, it is Sedona and we're outside, so there's no burning of the of the sage or anything like that. But we'll do a little virtual smudge without the smoke for you guys. White sage, magical. So I have it here just as a part of like that beautiful altar. So wind, air, earth. When it's lit, it's fire and air. Water, we'll just call in with our essential oils. So earth, air, fire. When it's lit, we're going to bring in the fire with the Aries moon, the sun that's beaming down. And I have some essential oils. So pull out the essential oils that resonate for you. I brought what I could grab. That's my favorite. Opopanax. opens your third eye, calls in sweet spirits. It's psychically protective and an aphrodisiac. It's beautiful. So, but it's brown. It will stain your skin for a little while if you put some on, but it's so good. Compliments all around, men and women alike, because it's just, the scent is just otherworldly too, just like Sedona. And you put it on your wrist for what you do, third eye for what you know, ankles for where you go, and that's where you get into the main meridian lines in your whole body. And let's begin. So I have pulled some cards really quick for the collective on these beautiful days. So guess what I pulled? I pulled the Spirit of the River, water again, movement towards adventure. It is a 5-0 card, 50, right? Reduces to 5, which is earth, air, fire, water, and spirit. Brings in abundance and change and transformation. Yes, and that's what Aries does. It's fire, purification. So allow the change and transformation to come in through you, and right, you're going to move with the changes that are coming forward now. The more you intend to release what no longer serves you and allow it to be released, send the beautiful, so the next card, send the beautiful forgiveness to where you need to send it. Wailing tree reconciliations. This is grief, death. And it's so funny that it comes up when I talked about the tree and releasing for shadow season. Notice the trees that hang on take the life force from the tree, and those leaves that hang on need to be pulled if they're dead, right? So pull them off the tree, and you are the tree. What are you needing to pull off the tree right now? What are you still grieving about? That it's time to say, you know what? It's time to upgrade. Let's forgive who I need to forgive. Let's see if I can do the inner work and see what part of me attracted this person or situation that I'm having such a hard time forgiving, or it's some person you're grieving over, they're gone. It's time to say, okay, I surrender and I forgive. And my favorite way of doing this is utilizing Ho'oponopono, which is the ancient Hawaiian clearing techniques. 4 phrases: I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, thank you. You say them over and over again until you feel like you are done. You've cleared, you've cleansed for this moment. And maybe you have to do it for a few times, right? Until it's like, okay, I'm ready. You're going to peel away a little bit more of that onion layer until more of it's gone. And see this fire in the tree? It's light, amplified light. Release what is no longer meant to be in your life. Allow the life force to build and bring in something new that you're meant to bring in now. And finally, and that was a 59 card reducing to 14, again a 5. So there's a lot of change and transformation coming in for you, and that could be not what you want. Not a lot of people like shadow season. Who does? Who wants to delve into that? But it's delving into what you buried now and in past lives even, and it's time to allow it to be released. 60 reduces to 6 in numerology, which is love. It's the year of this year is 6. It's love, the ushering of the divine feminine now that's coming in to balance out the not so healthy divine masculine, so that we can be both in balance. And this one is saying watchers, transpersonal. This is saying take a moment to breathe and relax. So there is going to be initially some change, transformation, action, and we're coming out of summer, which is a lot of action, coming into autumn in the northern hemisphere, so that we're able to really do some inner work, still some action within your inner reflection. And then watch. We're heading to winter solstice, the time when it's to be, to relax, to rest, to integrate. So there will be change and transformation and action, and then there will be a time to really integrate it and watch. And as you do that, you're going to start to connect more to spirit, more to your higher self, your soul's mission, and those beings of light that are around you all the time. You have legions of light, vast legions of light that are here to assist you. And that's something that I mentioned in the Divine Cosmic Message I posted yesterday, a Pleiadian light activation. They're here. They've been here, and they're ready and waiting for you to ask for their help. And you just say it, and just say, I call in the beings of light of the highest benevolent love and light, highest frequencies and vibrations, my source creator who created me, to come and assist with whatever it is you need. Is it to help you grieve and move on? You grieve and you move on. And that's whether it's someone who's left your life now, a location, a person, a job, a pattern, what you need to start processing to really integrate, forgive, and rise above, so that you're no longer just either a victim of what's happening, because we're never a victim. We've created this. We started it from the beginning, and now we're going to come back and say, okay, this is what I am to do. This is my light. So we are tuned into our mission. So now we need to also tune into more of that shadow stuff that we repressed, so that we can allow the golden shadow, the gift that's behind it, to rise, so that we can be more whole and complete. Allow yourself to see both the light and shadow within you, and love it anyway. Love all that arises. So we are... I just have to smell that white sage one more time. It's so good. I got it here in Sedona too. Someone at the Vorta Fest. It's a Vortex Festival. The Vorta Fest that was in Sedona a couple weeks ago on autumn equinox. And that was awesome and amazing. They had a vendor there selling these, and he said that he sources it from California, sells it to a lot of people, and it is so good. I wish I got his name. So... we've done the cards. We've talked about what this is, and now let it all go. Drop into your heart and just be. We're going to start our meditation now. So close your eyes, take a few deep cleansing breaths. Breathing in through the nose, fill the belly, the diaphragm, the lungs. Slowly exhale out through the nose, emptying out all that stagnant air down to the bottom of your belly. 2 more deep cleansing breaths, deep waves of breathing. Breathe full and deep. Expand the belly, the lungs. As you're ready, gently, slowly exhale. Make your exhale longer than your inhale. Really let it go through your nose or your mouth. Inhale, full and deep. Exhale, release, relax. Letting it go. Palms facing up in a nice open, receptive position, telling the universe, the spirits here and around you, that you are open and ready to receive. Each breath now taking you deeper and deeper into relaxation. Begin to feel your body melt where you are. Every muscle in your body melting, relaxing, releasing. From your toes, softening, softening, softening. Tops of your feet, bottoms of your feet, your ankles, relaxing. Your shins and calves, lower legs, relaxing. Knees, quads, hamstrings, your thighs. Torso, tailbone melting, anchoring into Gaia, sending your golden tree roots through your feet, deep into Gaia, through the layers of earth, rock, soil, and time, to the center of earth, connecting to the crystal core of earth. Allow the light within the earth, within Gaia, to expand and burst now, this crystal. The light flows up through your cords, your golden cords, all the way up through the layers of earth, into your feet, your legs, your knees, your thighs. Now into your hips and torso and tailbone, your root chakra. All the way up through your lower belly, your genitals. If you're a woman, your womb. All the lower organs, your sacral chakra. Softening, softening, softening. light flows up into your power chakra, your diaphragm area, your lungs, your heart, into your heart center. Opening your heart more to love. High heart, opening your sacred heart. See that light flow down and around your shoulders as your shoulders relax and melt. Upper arms, elbows, forearms, wrists, palms, fingers. And up through your thyroid, your throat and neck, your throat chakra, into your head, your eyes, the muscles around your eyes softening. Relaxing your cheekbones, your jaw, your mouth, your teeth, your gums, your tongue, your nose. Watch your breath at the tip of your nose. And all the way up through your ear chakras, your third eye, the forehead, your crown chakra, the back of your head, your visual cortex. Visualize a beautiful bubble of white light, high in vibration surrounding your entire aura and energy. Anything positive or negative that would do you harm is not allowed to flow near. We call in the great guardians, angels, archangels, gatekeepers, elementals, and fairies, the highest benevolent love and light, highest frequencies and vibrations, highest source light. Beginning in the east, element of air, Archangel Raphael, I invite you in. South, element of fire, Archangel Michael, I invite you in. West, element of water, Archangel Gabriel, I invite you in. And north, element of earth, Archangel Uriel, I invite you in. Archangel Sandalphon of the 5D New Earth crystalline grid below us, in the lower world. Archangel Shamuel of the heart center gateway, bringing love into our sacred container, the inner fire, the inner flame. And Archangel Metatron of the Christ grid, Buddha consciousness, galactic central sun above. 7 angels, archangels, gatekeepers, elementals, and fairies, all around us, above us, below us, within us, as above, so below, as within, so without. Creating this high vibrational sphere of light and love and protection. Only positive, uplifting energies allowed. Begin to feel your beautiful Merkaba. Your beautiful Merkaba around you. Two tetrahedrons merged into one. The top and the bottom spinning in opposite directions now, faster and faster, amplifying the energy within and around you. Almost to the speed of light. Allow the Merkaba now to be your vessel to travel in. You lift off where you are, higher and higher, out of the building that you may be in, higher and higher. You travel now, traveling deeper and deeper, higher and higher. You soon find yourself over a beautiful enchanted forest. You can see the colors from above, the reds, the yellows, the oranges, and some still grieve. You land within the forest now, and you walk on a beautiful path lined with all the colors of the leaves that have fallen from the trees. Walking barefoot, you enjoy the leaves and the dirt under your feet as you walk. The sun is setting. The shadows in the forest are inviting to you now. You feel safe, held here as you walk. Deeper and deeper you go. Gentle breeze in the air. Smell that beautiful fresh air, the dirt and the leaves. All of the birds are heading to their homes and maybe singing loudly at first and get quiet. You make your way to a beautiful meadow. This meadow is open. You can see some of the beautiful colors in the sky and even some of the stars that are appearing now. As the sun is setting, the moon is beginning to rise. Within this meadow, you notice the violet flames in each of the four corners. These four corners align with east, south, west, and north. Holding those corners within you and around you. Divinely transmutational energy, this violet flame. And there is a fire in the center. Slowly you walk to the fire. You feel its healing warmth. You know that when you step inside this fire, you are safe. The fire is transmuting all that no longer serves you. Allow the fire to show you something you're resisting. It's something that is ready now on the surface for you to release. To release now. Step in the fire. As you are ready, say, I am open to be a vessel, a light, and I release what no longer serves me now. Send it up to the divine, through the violet flame, sparkling with diamonds, within and around the violet flame. Allow the fire to cleanse you, to cleanse your chakras, from root to sacral, to power, to heart, to throat, third eye, and crown. The fire burns brighter and brighter, cleansing and purifying not only your chakras but your aura, which that is trying to make its way in. Now, no longer dead, if it's no longer serving you, and your highest path. Allow the fire to continue to cleanse you as well as show you what no longer serves, what is to be released. Quiet for a few moments so that you may listen. Notice if there are any guides that come to greet you here in this sacred and enchanted forest. Here to assist you in releasing. Here to assist you. Any messages you need to hear. Higher self may appear, often dressed in white. They may show up as star beings, one of your incarnations, your is someone coming into your awareness that needs to be forgiven. You know that any forgiveness within us, holding them and you in the age of unforgiveness, to that person or person until you really give, sends love, light, wish them and wish them away. You again use Ho'oponopono. It calls, I'm sorry, please forgive me, I thank you. I'm sorry, whatever in me caused this. Please forgive me. And the forgiveness is both ways. I love high vibration, alchemical vibration, powerful. Thank you. Gratitude and appreciation. High vibration. Increasing the awareness is occurring now. Sorry. Forgive me. I love you. Thank you. Thoughts. Do you worry about the past and future? More of that. Now is the time out of worry and light into peace, into light, love. The peace warrior step forward. If action step taken, you will show you all of your team, yourself, your eye, and presence is here. Breathe, relax. Energy is transformed now and turning pure to penetrate every being. As we step out, stay as you'd like, back as many as you'd like. Step out when you're ready. If there are that came to you, come and thank the message and energy. We ask to continue the work for the height while all work will to our life, days and weeks. Synchronicity, awareness is now more powerful for you now. Take your walk, beautiful, powerful path through the woods, up through the trees. The sun is set, the moon is high, and the sun is bright. As bright as you are, you are just. You are a man of dust, of dust. Begin to into light, and within love, taken up higher, higher, higher. Frequency, releasing serves you down to up, climb to the divine transmutation to a light. Walk the path that you flow. We're going to find you hovering back down your body. Once again, and then beautiful cleansing, filling everything with process energy. Breathe. Allow us to come into your present. We toes We thank and angels, gatekeepers, Aries, all to be with you now. She steps once again. Continue the way for the high way, turning our hand to guide, sending all of us that has been down to the transmutation light, the flame, power to, as you're ready. And get to we begin to in the you head over for a moment. Have a look what for Maggie, everything. Going to take if right now take it as a for greeting. O is tears. APGE and then T A. Beautiful contact those stones on because nope, this person. So get yourself if you're anywhere. Is a good site that I don't run at. Resonate if it's right. Pendulum if it's right. Don't have it. Want them. You have very easy to get. As if every and sit. Your okay. I'm gonna do this vibrate. And when you then what's okay. Play smudges, create pulls them, move, put into this, and come up, and Molly, does any question? Any question? Here, well, being, I know this opening session, other than that, Texas or right, but away, all just let. Here's intent. People here on. It's 40 like while they're able to system here and you are 7 in the work to leave your to relax doing like when it that's text that to where Egypt have and you go at your hands and then they're up and really you're